Hey there, welcome to another episode of EE Speed. Sounds real official, I just think I'd try that out. Sometimes you just got to take a break in life and do what's necessary instead of what you want to do. Love working on hot rods, love doing modifications, love that kind of stuff. But this weekend, life kind of bit me, windshield wipers stopped working on the truck in a rainstorm. Like, hit the wipers and nothing. It's going, oh, great. So, turns out the wiper motor is going. That's a technical term, by the way. So, I got to change the wiper motor in the truck. And to top it off, that's not enough. The BMW, which is my daily driver, the window stopped going down. Not the motor. It just made this really sad cracking noise, which I thought was the window breaking. Thank God it wasn't. And it goes down about that far and stops. So, that being said, the Beamer, we're going to figure out what's going on with it. You won't see that right now. But the truck, we're going to change on the wiper motor, and I'm going to take you all along. So, hang in there. You may also be wondering why I'm doing it out in the hot sun / rain, because it's fixing to rain. It's already rained a little bit. So it gets hot, then it rains. Then it gets hot, then it rains. Well, if you look over there, which I'm going to spare you this, my wife's car's in the way. And she's out. She's shopping right now. And didn't leave me the spare key. My daughter has a spare key because she's learned how to drive, so she drives. So she's got that in her purse. So I'm out in the hot sun / rain. Hopefully she'll come home at some point and we can pull her in a nice cool garage. It's not overly cool, but it's cooler than out here. Sorry about the noise, can't do much about that. Got the road going by, But just hang with me. We're going to go ahead and try to get this out. So we're going to start, right, with taking the windshield wiper off, and then we'll go from there. So hang in there. Here we go. Got to start by taking the windshield wiper off. It's extremely complicated. There's a little tab right here, and you got to pull that tab out. I'm going to use pliers because it helps keep it out. Pull that tab, and then you got to just kind of raise up on it, and there you go. If you want a little close-up of that little tab and what it does, there it is. See? That's all you're doing, and that hangs up. It's probably one of the easier ones I've ever taken off, but that's it, and it's just a repeat on the other side. Next thing I'm going to tackle is this one lone screw out here. I think it might have had a cover on it at one time, but over the years I think that cover went bye-bye. Maybe it didn't, I don't know. But taking that out, and there's one that's identical to it on the other side of the truck. Next we got a series of little buttons. And I know that sounds weird, but I've got a special tool. This is plastic so that it's not going to hurt anything. And you just kind of slide it up underneath the button. And I like to push from the other side because that helps. And then you just kind of pry up on it a little bit. You can't really do it all at once. You kind of got to be gingerly with it. And just kind of slowly pry it up. And hope to God it doesn't rip apart when you're doing it. There we go. And this is basically what you're doing with the tool. And this is your button. Just like this. So it's just got a little grippy thingies on the bottom of it. And there's a series of them. There's one here, 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 here. All the way across. Just look for those. Now there's some bigger ones here. But these are just holding this little cover on. And I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that we don't need to take those off. Well, I may be wrong. We'll find out. But I'm just going to go ahead and pull the rest of these out. And we'll see what's underneath. Just for the giggity, I did end up having to take this off just to get one side of it anyway. I may take it all off just to keep it from getting broken. Just because this is 2 halves. To get the second half off, I had to get this off. And the other problem I'm going to have is it's hitting the hood. So I'm going to have to close the hood and then pull that piece out. And then I think I am going to go ahead and finish taking this off just to keep it from getting damaged. But I've got to close the hood a little bit and pull this piece of plastic out. I had a humdinger of a time getting this out. I had to keep the hood all the way up, I found out, and there were some little clippy doodads up in here. And I didn't know about them. They fit into these little holes, and you have to kind of hit this and push it up to unhook them, and then you can just kind of squirrel it out this way. So that's where I'm at, and I'll give you a little close-up of those little clippy thingies. Whoop! And then I guess we got to address the wiper squirter lines here. So we're going to unhook those without breaking them. There we go. I just got the line unhooked. Left everything intact inside here. And this come off in one big piece, even though she's technically two pieces. I guess I could have left that felt in place, but oh well. Well, I promised to show you those little clippy thingies, and so here they are. I'm trying to get you like different angles of it. There it is. See how it's got a little hook on it? Well, that little hook hooks into a hole, and you got to kind of push the doodah, this whole piece, towards the back of the truck, into the windshield basically. And that unhooks this, and boop, it popped right out. So that's that. We're going to put this right where I can step on it and break it, of course. And now let's go ahead and get started on the wiper assembly. I'm not going to lie, folks. This actually looks fairly simple. The plug, it's got a little pushy doodah here. Push that, unplug it. That's not hard. It's got 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3. So just take these out. Oh, might need an extension though. Doesn't want to cooperate. So let's get this one out. It's about a mile long, so make sure you got plenty of battery left in your in your ratchet, or if you're taking it off by hand, then no worries, right? Trying to get this out of the way so it doesn't get damaged when I put the new one in. You could buy just the motor, and it's probably a lot cheaper. But honestly, it's so simple doing it this way, I don't see why you'd bother. But then again, it's probably just a matter of taking this off, and I don't know. Shouldn't be too hard either way. But I'm going to go ahead and get myself an extension so that I can get at these other two real easy. I'm going to tell you a little story about working on trucks. I don't like it. I'll tell you why. Uh-oh, there goes my battery. Daggum. Me and batteries. That actually is a slot, so you don't even have to take that one all the way out. Anyway, let me go change out my battery, and let's get that last one over there. But what I was saying is I don't like working on trucks because they're high. I'm on a stool. I just can't reach that one, So I'm going to have to get a stool and try to reach it. And I'm only being persnickety about the battery, because it's been like a month since I've changed the battery in this, so I really can't complain. Well, I might have lied about that other side, because it's got to come all the way out, but no biggie. We'll get her. There it is, folks. And it should, keyword being should, come right out. There it is. Easy peasy. Put the new one in place. It comes with this one's awesome. It's made by Dorman. I think I got it through Summit Racing, which is probably gave me the best price. Everybody else was like twice the price. So I went ahead and ordered it from them. And just to let you know, I'm not getting paid for saying that, by the way. I'm just trying to let y'all know where to get the cheapest prices. And, and I guess Summit, in this case, I buy a lot from them, actually. They, I guess they benefit from me being happy with their services. But hey, somebody's got good service and good prices, so be it. Yeah, I mean, someday I might have sponsors. But honestly, folks, I'm just telling you where I'm getting this stuff, because I'm cheap. I hunt down the cheapest prices, and that was the cheapest price on this piece. It was like half of everybody else. So, and I think there's another place, Car ID, and a couple other internet places. But since I buy from Summit and they're very, very good about returns, I just buy from them. But anyway, we'll keep on going on this. And put this last one in here. And we'll zing them down. Put the windshield wipers back on and all that plastic doodah, which is just the reverse of what we just did. And so Let's do the center one first. Why? I don't know. I'm just doing it that way. That works. When the ratchet sounds like a fart, then it's pretty much where you want it on these, because they're on a rubber bushing, so you don't want to just crank them way down. Hear that farting sound? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So when it farts, it's good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and test them real quick. So let's. I'm gonna test just to make sure it works before I go ahead and put everything back together. Smart idea, right? Not a bad idea. Yahoo! They work. So be sure to get your air horns away and everything else hooked up. I apologize if the, isn't looking too good. I'm out here in the sunshine, and for whatever reason, the camera just, glares on me. So I can't really do much about that. So, folks, if it's not real clear, I apologize. But anyway, you're just going to hear me talk for like 2 minutes, not even a minute. Okay? Got wipers. Everything's good. I'm happy. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. The hardest part was getting that plastic stuff off of there. So I hope this helps. If anybody is attempting to do this, it's pretty darn easy. So, like I said, once you kind of know where to pop all those little things out, and the actual taking the mechanism out is real easy. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, check out my other videos, please, and because there's, lots of them. A few more on this truck too. There's one that's like my first one ever. I did the filter on this truck, and there's like 15 people have looked at it in like a year. So it's not real popular, but maybe this one will be a little more popular. But it was my first one, so it's probably not that good. But you can check it out if you want. Nonetheless, thank you for subscribing if you've already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, because that helps me out. And I promise, I'm getting ready, just to let you know, I am getting ready to do a "this is what you got to look forward to" video. I am going to go through my projects, and I'm going to show you all each project that I'm fixing to work on here shortly. So that'll keep, like, because I know some of you Corvette guys probably got tired of looking at the Gremlin for a while. And you Gremlin people probably don't want to see the Corvettes. And then I've got one surprise. You do one little snippet of it while I'm working on the engine, and that's my Mad Max project. But I've also got a Mopar project coming up, a whole other one. So look out for that video. I'm going to do it maybe today, maybe not today. I don't know when I'm going to do it, because I still got to work on the Beamer today. We got to fix the door, the window. But that's the end of this video. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please subscribe. And like, I just want to say something, because usually I say for you guys that say you don't like the video, I just tell you, well, don't watch it. But I was just kind of curious, if you take the time to hit the not like button, because you get 100 likes and there's always like one dislike. There's always got to be somebody. I wonder if there's not some guy that goes around and hits the dislike button just cause, right? Because there's got to be one, right? There's always one in every crowd. But if there's something about it you don't like. I've had a couple of guys do this. Some people, it's shaking, or don't like they hear something clicking, or they don't like the audio, or and I apologize for that, 'cause I'm a backyard mechanic. I'm not a audio visual genius by any means, and I'm not real good at that whole editing thing either. I'm just a dumb mechanic. Well, not that being a mechanic's a dumb thing, but you know what I mean. Nowadays you got to be a freaking computer genius to work. Did I just say the F word? I'm sorry, I apologize. Well, it was a toned down F word, but still, it's kind of like a class a little bit. But anyhow, just tell me what you don't like. If you're saying, I think it's stupid that you rebuilt that carburetor without a gasket kit. Well, yeah, you're probably right. But if you ain't got no money and you got to fix your car, works great. So I try to do things a little unorthodox to help you all out. This was pretty much cut and dry. I could have bought just the motor for like $50, but it would have been rebuilt, and I didn't really want to go that route. I wanted new, and the only way to get a new one was locally was like $250. I found one for $150 or $130 or something like that with Summit Racing, so that's what I went with. But made it a lot easier. You didn't have to mess around with nothing. 3 bolts, boom, we're done, right? So anyway, enough talking. Thank you for subscribing. Stick with me. I got a lot more projects coming, plus stuff I haven't even thought of yet. So hopefully we'll see you again.